Hey Leo, so, I'm sorry I'm late. I know you guys have been a little bit skittish the past 2 weeks. Things have been too slow. Nothing has been working quite right? A lot of focus being put now in areas that maybe you don't really want people to look at. Kind of feeling uneasy, uncomfortable. We just had a full moon that put quite some attention on your limiting beliefs, on the parts of yourself that you tried to hide behind the confidence. You know what I mean? So there's that outward big cat that everybody sees. And then most of the time inside there's a vulnerable little kitten version who's pretty worried about stuff. And generally on a timeline, I've noticed that Leos are one of the ones that most often will lament the... Ooh, that's so rude. I'm not even sure how to turn that off. I apologize. That sucks. What was I saying? You guys, more often than not, are the ones who seem like you're on a timeline. Or like, not outwardly, but internally somewhere there is this like monologue playing of like, I'm this age, I should be doing this. Or I've been here, I've been working here this long, I should be doing this. There is a sense of time plus hierarchy that works strongly in the Leo psyche. The hierarchy part makes sense, right? Because you guys are the sign of a creature that has quite a structured hierarchy, right? Everyone knows who the leader of the pride is. Everyone has their jobs and their, responsibilities. And the guy at the top eats first, this kind of stuff. You guys like being the guy at the top, and you start to not only doubt yourself, but you start to become more and more internally afraid if you don't climb that ladder steadily enough. Which, is fine because most of the time you're doing well and you feel that forward motion, that upward mobility, so you guys are fine. But I think now comes a period where you have to look at what's holding you back from getting higher up on that ladder. What is it that keeps you from that place you can see in your head but you don't quite believe that you can get there? What is it? What kind of limiting beliefs and poverty-stricken kind of associations do you have in your life? Are they with love? Are they with work and money? Are they with social life? A lot of people can have really healthy money energy and can attract a lot of money, can also have really good love energy and can attract love, but for some reason can't seem to keep a stable social circle. You can have limiting beliefs about anything. And this time of year, the way the sky is now, you're being asked about that. You're being asked to look at the parts of yourself, that kittenish part of yourself that you hide away, that has quite some worries, how's this all going to work out? What? Am I where I need to be? Shouldn't I be doing this or this or this? When's my next, come up? What? You guys are feeling so, I can feel like this uneasy, like, come on. And the retrograde didn't help. And this first two, parts of January haven't helped. But now things start moving. We have Lunar New Year coming up. You will be given a chance to not only review your limiting beliefs about money and work, but also about love and sex. You will feel like this, Leo. It's okay. Everybody has like those moments of feeling really foggy and not being able to reconcile what they thought their life should look like by now with what it actually is. And for a sign that likes success and speed and power, it can be painful to feel too far behind in that process, if you will. So what else? Let's see. I think you guys have been keeping people a little bit at arm's length lately, just because of everything that's been going on, and liking people and kind of being disappointed in them, and them not being able to live up to any sort of loyalty standard. Liking people and then feeling betrayed by them. Liking people and them just not making enough effort. You guys have felt that way. I think, a lot of the things that you wish would have happened didn't happen. And you can trace it back to another person's either irresponsibility or inaccessibility emotionally. And it's kind of, it's hurt you a little bit. And it's thrown all this other stuff out into the light too, to be questioned and looked at now. Right? Does that make sense? You've been triggered and you're thinking about all this stuff, and it happens sometimes, and that's fine. And you will feel like just getting away from everything. You're feeling so vulnerable that the cards won't even, there's only 2 cards out. The cards aren't even, you have such a strong wall of defense up right now. I don't know if you guys got hurt, if somebody betrayed you, or if you felt like somebody, like a friend betrayed you or something. I'm not sure what it is, but something has you feeling very closed off, very defensive. Maybe it's just how you get when you're doing internal work, because in a way it does weaken you or leave you weakened when you're more in your mind. But I think it's more than that. I think you're being defensive. And I almost feel like you're being defensive about things that aren't really that bad. So you can't even confront the person and say, hey, you did this or that, because they didn't actually do anything, but you're mad. That's how it feels. It feels not spite, but out of stubbornness almost, not being willing to communicate because you didn't get what you wanted, or you didn't feel like that person was there for you, or a mix of the two. Seems like I'm guessing, but I'm just trying to process this feeling that I'm having. It's a weird mix of, see, it's very hard for me. I understand you guys well. Okay, 5 of Swords. I was looking for some clarification here. So you feel like somebody betrayed you, but not really. They didn't really betray you. They weren't there for you when you needed them. They disappointed you. And it comes across to you as deceitful. It comes across to you as deceptive. I understand. And you've been kind of closing yourself off from people because of it. And when you start applying something in one area of your life, Leo, it kind of spreads to all areas, no? So, emotional walls have gone up. Things aren't moving fast enough. What if they never move? What if I never move from where I am now? What if I never have a better job? Shouldn't I be more, this or that by now? Clock's ticking is what I keep, thinking. Clock's ticking. That's what I feel. And these people that I thought would be there for me aren't. And it's thrown me into a little bit of a bad space. Not too bad. Nothing that Leo can't handle, for sure. 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, If you ever wonder why I look at the cards twice before I say the number, it's because numbers have a tendency to switch up on me and look like different numbers all of a sudden. So the Roman numerals don't do that, but I still have developed such a habit of checking numbers so carefully that's why I do that. But 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. So you really are looking now for a sense of emotional fulfillment, emotional victory, but also, again, your Leo card here of charity. You're looking to see all the good things you've done be recognized, as you should. But you're feeling very neglected. That's part of what you're hiding back there, is that you hate admitting that when someone's not paying attention to you, you hate it. Or when they're just not. And then there's the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So is it an earth sign that's not paying attention and you're thinking about how it was? I can see that. And you're just feeling very neglected and left behind because of it. This whole relationship seems to have a very earthy element to it, very sensual. And it seems like you really miss it. But he lied or she lied? Or just, is it just because they left? Could be. Is that what you're hiding back there that the full moon is exposing? Is that why you guys are walking around in circles like that in a cage? Here's the thing, Leo. Even if it is about this earth sign or someone who has earth-like tendencies, is kind of having you on a string, playing with you with a ball of yarn, you have to remember, Leo, nobody can put you in a cage but you. I was going to put up a video, I'm going to put it up after I post this, for Leos on Instagram, and it's a bunch of tigers at the circus, a bunch of lions at the circus attacking the circus people. It's kind of awesome. Only you can put you in a cage. Only you can bind you. Yes, the memory of this thing is painful. Yes, you've been feeling deserted, abandoned, unsure of everything. But still, only you weaken you. No one can hurt a lion. Except a lion. That includes you. And look, don't worry, he'll come back anyway. And act like nothing happened. And you'll be so relieved. So just relax. Don't take it out on yourself. Use this positively. Use it as a time to look at the things that you find limiting in yourself. Do something good with it. Because he's going to come back anyway. And much more humble than the first time. Or than the last time. Not that it's not going to be hard work. Oh, but look. Great. That's the first time the Lover's card has come out in a while. And the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. So let's look at this. Okay. Now, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the Lovers. So, making you miserable, making you doubt yourself, which gives you an opportunity to examine that stuff and look closely at it. Moments of come and go. Sometimes you feel very on top of the situation. Other times you feel completely at his mercy, and yet other times he needs or she needs charity from you. Yet another opportunity to look at what limits you. I hate to keep harping on that. It's just, no, I don't hate it actually. I like harping on it because even if it is an emotional connection with another person that comes up here, ultimately everything is just a tool for you to refine yourself more. Right? It's important to look at it from that point of view. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. The memory of someone who acted like they were more than you, too good for you, better than you. Someone who seemed so perfect but somehow just suddenly unattainable. Being shocked by it, being stuck in that moment. Yet another chance to look at your emotional life. This could very easily apply to a scar you have from the past, from a past relationship that you just can't seem to move on from. And I don't mean that you can't move on to new people, you can move on, but emotionally you are stuck there. And then Page of Pentacles, that person reemerging, or someone who has the same qualities as them reemerging and making you do the hard work. For what? For love. Making you do the hard work, you enjoying it, and in the process finding yourself and, bottom of the deck, fulfillment. And again, what is it all for? For you. For you to know yourself better. For you to stop being afraid of the unknown. Because you know yourself so well that the unknown doesn't scare you anymore. Do you know what I mean by that? Let me put it to you this way. When Mars moves into your 9th house, okay, you will have the desire to just pick up and just do stuff. Like, the way I can put it to you is, I'm going to tie this around to what I was just saying about confidence, don't worry. The way I can put it to you is, have you seen the Jason Bourne movies where he does this thing where when he doesn't know what to do, he goes and looks something up, and as soon as he finds the name of a city or an address, he just gets up and leaves and goes and does it. Like, simplicity of purpose. Set a goal, go follow it. The reason he can do that, the reason he can move that way, the reason he's so effective is because he has complete confidence in his ability. And the process that you're going through now is going to test the process that you will go through throughout this year. Will test your emotional ability, will test your emotional skills, your love skills, your ability to be with another person, and what parts of you do you need to continue to work on so you don't project them onto that other person? What parts of you do you need to work on so you don't attract this sort of rejection again? What part of you needs to be confronted and rooted out now because you can see how it's having an adverse impact on being with someone that you really want to be with? So even if you haven't met this person yet, even if this is someone from the past who's coming back again, the hard work is still here. Right? And the hard work is about what? About your confidence, the kind of confidence you have when you know yourself really, really well. This process that what you will go through this year is to attain that sort of inner knowing. The inner knowing that will be incarnated in that Mars 9th house energy. Okay, I don't know why I know that itching. Oh my God, 3 brothers, no sister, I whine like you wouldn't believe. You will reach a point of understanding yourself throughout this year that you couldn't have without this set of experiences that you're about to go through. And the kind of confidence, the kind of emotional confidence that one gains from applying the best version of yourself is the way that I can say it. You will go through a process where you will be kind of vetting all the different things that you believe and all the different things that you hold dear, and really fleshing things out to see what version of you, what genuine, authentic version of you needs to be present in a relationship. You know, a relationship is not a hierarchy. A relationship is a partnership, and Leo can get confused there. And they can want too much and ask too much and be too in control. And this year is going to teach you how not to do that. By getting to know yourself better, you will give over to the other person a little, because you don't have to be the leader of the pride all the time, because that sucks and it's not fair to the other person. Okay, so overall, great spread. Lover's card, nice to see that back out. And I'm sorry your video was so late. Jamaica, as you may have heard by now, was awesome, great. And I will see you next month. Bye, guys.